Hey youth, my name is Rachel and I am the youth ministry leader here at Knox, Oakville, for those of you who don't know me. And over the past 2022 year, we have been creating a youth community here so that you know that you belong, that you're loved, that you have a voice, and that you are welcomed here at Knox. Another thing that we love at Knox is faith formation. And if faith formation is a new term for you, it basically means how do we form our faith? What does faith look like? How do we have it? And how do we strengthen it? So at Knox, we call ourselves The Knot and we hang out and we play games. But one thing that I think is also important is that we dive into what faith formation is, that we dive into scripture, that we unpack it together, and we create meaningful faith that makes sense to us, where faith that meets us where we're at so that we can strengthen it and take it out of the church building. Now, I know the term Bible studies can sometimes feel really nerve-wracking or perhaps anxiety-inducing. I know I can remember being a youth myself and doing these scripture drills where we'd have to find the scripture as fast as we can and win a prize. But here at The Knot, I really don't think that's something that truly strengthens our faith. Sure, it helps us understand which books of the Bible come first and where the Old Testament is in relation to the New. But what that doesn't do is prepare our hearts to share our faith and deepen our relationship with God. And at The Knot, we value a faith that is lived out loud so that we can become developing, empowered, and loving disciples of Christ. And I know that so many of us are nervous about what this new normal looks like now that we're living in this post-pandemic world. And this can bring with it even more challenges than I think we can realize. So for the next couple of months, I thought that it would be helpful to create some reflection videos on scripture that can get us ready to dive deeper into the word as we continue to figure out what this thing called faith really is. And so these reflection videos will be posted throughout the week, and then on Sundays when we get together for our Living Out Loud sessions, we'll have some reflection time to talk about what we thought about the scripture. This space is one that invites questions, concerns, and comments. I want this to be a conversation where you feel comfortable bringing your big questions that we might feel really nervous to ask. Like, who is God and what is He like and what does that mean for my life? Why should faith matter? And so in the description box of every video, there will be a link to a Google form where you can ask your big questions. I can't promise you that I will have the answers to all of these questions, but I can promise you that it will start the conversation. So stay tuned for the next video that will be posted. We're going to be talking about the character of God and what grace really is. We'll see you soon.